Fado in Lascaux.
Just Bululats.
There once was a league of Irish Gael. From the fair city of Glasgow they hail. They'll be celebrating 120 years, and probably drink Guinness beers. And to teach people to fluency, they will not fail. The Gaelic League in Glasgow meets in Govan Hill Neighbourhood Centre every week, where they offer cultural lessons and events on everything Ire. They're sponsored by the Irish government and try to teach people the native Irish Gaelic.
Tame in Lascaux.
Even those of us without an ear for it. I went along to a lesson and spoke to one of the league's chairman, Evan Downey.
Obviously there's a massive connection and massive migration to Glasgow from Gaeltacht regions of Donegal, like people call like Glasgow the capital city of Donegal. I mean, it's just the connections are going back hundreds of years, but particularly since the famine.
I asked an Irish Glaswegian his thoughts on Irish culture and language in Glasgow.
Sort of Glaswegian culture has been born out of Irish immigration. So you couldn't. There's no Glaswegian culture without the Irish immigrants. When the Irish immigrants came, they brought that culture with them, and so it's utterly inextricable. I think Ireland has sort of a very strong identity, a very strong sense of itself. So I'm not sure whether a native language necessarily means a lot. There are places called Gaeltachts, especially where I grew up in the west of Ireland, that have quite a strong affinity with the language, but I'm not sure how much relevance it bears to culture in general. I think if you want to export certain values of Irishness, then the language isn't what I would choose to export. It would be sort of the general feeling of Irishness, the sort of the patois. But I'm not sure how much you can export that. But I don't think that Irish language means a lot to people in Ireland. So I don't think it's necessarily something that should be kept alive outside of Ireland either.
For some is fair Gaeilge brista na bearla clista, but for others, Ireland and Glasgow should be known mostly for their big hearts.
The Irish rover.